us Rajni Shah, who is an educator, a YouTuber, social activist, a writer, and also a speaker as well. She's also the Deputy Director of Inspiring Indian Women. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. The World Health Organization recently stated that when it comes to alcohol consumption, there is no safe amount that does not affect health. Maybe you heard that on the show previously as well. What do you think about this? Do you agree?
Yes, I totally agree, because they base this statement on the potential risk associated with alcohol consumption. And they stated that there is no safe amount of alcohol consumption that does not affect health, which means the alcohol consumptions can include various health conditions and increased risk of accidents and heart attacks.
Yeah, so, the effects of that, the harmful effects of that are so prominent as well. What do you think are the most common factors or causes that actually contribute to excessive drinking, in the first place?
Well, there are several factors contribute to the excessive drinking. This can be social cause, the cultural norms, then peer pressure, work stress, mental health issues, and one more thing, I feel that it is easily accessible. Alcohol are easily accessible and you can buy easily from the markets. Also, advertisement and the marketing tactics and the genetic predisposition is also a factor. So it is important to note that the reasons for excessive can vary from person to person. But yes, social pressure is also a very important cause, as we can see that most of the teenagers are suffering from mental disturbance. And the people who are working in MNCs also have very much work pressure. So this also leads to the consumption of alcohol.
So, Rajni, in your experience, what impact can alcohol or alcoholic parents have on the upbringing of their own children?
Well, this is very, very important, because children with alcoholic parents can be significantly impacted by their upbringing.
Correct.
They may experience instability, neglect, emotional and physical abuse, inconsistent parenting, and an environment that normalizes excessive drinking. Sometimes they experience the various challenges, such as emotional and behavioral issues, low self-esteem, then difficulties forming healthy relationships, and they also suffer from mental disturbance. They feel lonely.
Yes. So, one thing which is very interesting, that people who have more wealth, they consume more alcohol, but they don't suffer the health consequences with it. But we see who are less wealthy, they face more health consequences. What's the case behind this issue?
According to my research, as I am a social activist, so I have done some research on my own. So according to my research, the people with higher incomes tend to consume more alcohol without suffering as many health consequences compared to those with lower incomes. One possible explanation that I can give you is higher incomes may have better access to healthcare, enabling them to address health issues more effectively. Also, socio-economic factors can influence health outcomes, and individuals with higher incomes may generally lead healthier lifestyles or have healthier habits outside of alcoholic consumption. They can join gym, they can have healthy diet, they can go to hospitals and get their health checkups yearly. So this leads to the lower risk, but it does not banish the risk. There is a risk factor with the higher income also, but as their lifestyle is different, so they have comparatively to the lower income, they have less risk, they have less disease.
Yes, Rajni, you are also an educator. So how important do you think it is to raise that awareness on how harmful the alcoholic consumption is?
Uh, Already I have done many awareness campaigns
Yes.
through online and offline, but I think yes, raising awareness about the harmful effects of alcohol consumption is very important. We should educate people about the potential risk and negative impact on physical and mental health, which help individuals make informed decisions about their alcoholic intake. And by understanding the consequences, people may be more likely to engage in responsible drinking and seek help for alcoholic related issues. Also, I feel that education can also help reducing stigma, promoting support systems, and encouraging healthier coping mechanisms for stress and other healthy life challenges. So, awareness is very important, and we should always try to create awareness, and especially to the teenagers because they are more tend to addiction. So, to stop that, the teenagers is very very important, and I also urge to the government to implement some courses in the school to aware the children about the harmful effects of alcohol.
Correct. Thank you so much. Thank you for such a great work you're doing to raise that awareness about alcohol and its consumption and its health effects. We hope and pray that you get more people get the awareness out there, and inshallah when we speak again next time, hopefully there will be even more to talk about. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you so
for
much.
inviting me tonight and giving me the opportunity to speak about this harmful hazard.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Rajnisha.
Thank you.